2.
Now, folks, I'm back, and the reason I want to do this now, I'm not angry. I want to make sure. I want to come back now. But, you know, I hear the, you know, when am I going to get a haircut? Right? I hear that all the time. There's even a hashtag team haircut thing going around. Okay, they're hashtagging and everything. Okay, but you know what? Let me ask you a question. All right. Now put up James Comey's picture. Well, he's got a nice haircut. That's one hell of a nice haircut. But he's nothing but a no good liar. He's a liar. James Comey is a liar. No good liar. Involved all the way up to here. This deep. Okay? FBI. Then we have the people that bring you the information. What do you want? Haircut? You can have a haircut. Let's put up George Stephanopoulos. Why, that's one hell of a nice haircut George has. Right? He's got a nice, he looks like one of them claymation dolls. Okay? He's got a haircut. That's nice. Worked for the Clintons. Oh, we forgot. Went straight from the Clinton White House to ABC, and now does a Sunday show. Does he do Good Morning America too? Is he on that too? I don't know. I don't pay attention. And he does a Sunday show, and he does nothing but, okay, oh, that's a nice haircut. Let's see, who else do we have? Throw us another one up there. Oh, there's Chuck Todd. I don't know if he has a nice haircut or he just doesn't have any damn hair. I don't know which one it is. But Chuck, he's got a nice haircut. I mean, and God knows Chuck is not on there on a daily basis or on Sunday morning, you know, a part of the corruption. Did I have another one? Did I have 4? Or which one? Who else? Let's throw up one more. Oh, Chris Wallace. Well, he's got a nice haircut. That's a nice haircut. I mean, I can see his ears. He's got a nice haircut, combed and everything. Folks, do not think for 1 minute on Sunday morning that this guy's not part of the collusion. Oh, I like to use collusion with them. Here's my question to you. Get him off the screen. Those are all. Is that all the haircuts I have for today? Yeah, I can give you nice ones all day long. What do you want? What do you want? The truth? You want the truth? Or you want to keep asking me if I'm going to get a haircut? Maybe I should get one like George Stephanopoulos. Me, huh? You never know. James Comey. I get the Comey cut. All right, stop right there, all the silliness. Folks, I want to know from you. You think when we get done with the deep state that there are not some people in the media that should go to prison? I know that just shook some people to the core, but they're finding the Constitution and they're yelling freedom of the press. I thought that excluded the freedom to yell fire in a crowded theater. That's what I thought. I thought the danger of yelling fire in a crowded theater and people hurt, trampled on, dead. Do you think some media, members of the media have been complicit in some things? You think they've yelled fire in a crowded theater? Do you think all members of the media should be exempt? You know, I tell you what, I'm going to close with this. Edwin Jackson, I mean, we did the story yesterday, and I get up and I hear a guy like Coons say a pathway to border security. I can't take that, folks. And then I know we dug John McCain up and we brought him in from Arizona, and we have a bipartisan solution to immigration. Well, Edwin Jackson's family kindly would wish they had a bipartisan solution. I think Edwin Jackson's family, I mean, let's get get a Mayor de Blasio out there in New York City talking about, sanctuary cities. Let's get, what's his name, Rahm Emanuel out there in Chicago saying, you are safe here, okay? Who's telling Edwin Jackson he is safe? Huh? The sanctuary state of California, all right? The mayor of San Francisco, the jackass of Chicago, all right? The mayor of New York City, you are safe here. Who is telling Edwin Jackson he is safe? I should have never got on that. I knew that one was going to upset me. I had a lot to do today. I want you to know, I want to be clear with who I am so you know before we close. I do not want to see this country go to a point where we have a dictator, that stops opposition candidates, okay? Stops opposition candidates, all right? Puts journalists in jail, okay? I don't want to see it. But keep in mind, the United States of America has narrowed down to two parties, a two-party system, period, okay? Two parties. And when I say I don't want to see a country that we go after our political opponents, that's the Democrats. The Democrats are doing everything they can to finalize a one-party system, a one-party rule. And don't you think they're not? Because if the Democrats have their way in 20 years, you will see American elections like you see in these other countries where there is a candidate or two as a joke. That's what they want to do. Folks, the Inspector General, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. I should have gotten more into that. Pentagon, folks. The Pentagon, okay, auditors cannot find $800 million. $800 million, okay? Now, I'm going to say something. Now, I don't have the education that late-night talk show hosts have. I understand. I don't have Jimmy Kimmel's education, and I don't have the education necessary to be a talk show host at night or do a late-night show, because I understand that. But I like to put things in simple terms. Now, they're up there on Capitol Hill fighting for military spending, okay? Fighting to modernize and buy our military new weapons. And this is not an I'm not saying I don't support the military. Please, 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 okay? But I'm going to use the old baseball glove theory, okay? I'm going to tell you this little story, When we were kids, I know these bore you. You know my passion for baseball, okay? And I'll never forget, all right? I came home and I couldn't find my baseball glove. Couldn't find my baseball glove, all right? And my dad said, you will go out and you won't stop till you find that glove, and don't you come home until you find it. I'm not buying you another baseball glove. You find the one you have. And I'll never forget this one time rallying the troops. You see, I couldn't hashtag lost baseball glove. I couldn't do that. Lost baseball glove. I could not send out through social media, please help me find my baseball glove. But I rallied the guys because, there was always 10 or 12 of us. So I got every guy, and we went to the baseball field, and we went everywhere, and we did not stop until we found my baseball glove. Now, it was dark, And we finally got home. We found my baseball glove, but all the guys helped me find it, okay? And as silly as that sounds, I grew up at a time where you found what you lost, okay? And you can laugh at me, you can make jokes at me, you can call me anything you want. But when I pick up an article and it says Pentagon auditor can't account for $800 million in spending. The Pentagon's Defense Logistics Agency has reportedly lost track of hundreds of millions of dollars it spent. Said Ernst & Young, the accounting firm conducting the first ever, I'm going to lose it. I only got a minute. First ever Pentagon audit. Ernst & Young discovered that the DLA failed to properly document more than $800 million in construction projects, said Politico, which also reported this is just one of many instances where millions of dollars went missing as the accountability system inside the Pentagon is broken. Worse, according to Politico, the first ever audit covering the fiscal year that ended September 30th, 2016, signals complete incompetence about how the Pentagon handles its $700 billion annual budget. While these comments from Ernst & Young are mind-numbing, the Trump administration is set to ask Congress for $716 billion for defense spending for fiscal 2019, a 7% increase over 2018. Chuck Grassley said, if you can't follow the money, you aren't going to be able to do any audit. $800 million. And you want them to take care of our health care. And you want to know why we might shut the government down. All the above. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. We'll be back tomorrow morning, Wednesday, February 7th. Take us out of here.